So today I'm going to give you some good news. You like good news? I like good news, okay? I know you have a sweet tooth, so do I. I'm going to give you the 5 sweeteners that you can use without wrecking your health, okay? This is my top 5 and even a bonus that I'm going to give you today as far as how do you satisfy your sweet tooth without affecting your blood sugar, your insulin level, your aging, and everything else, your weight, everything that goes along with sugar, okay, or sweeteners. So there's 5 acceptable sugars. We're going to start with my favorite. I think the one that causes the least complications is stevia, okay? It's natural from a plant. It's easily processed in the body, but it is super sweet. So it's 300 times sweeter than sugar, so you do have to use less. And it does have a little bit of an aftertaste to some people, and so a little bit of acquired taste, but as far as health-wise, good option for you. Number 2 is your alcohol sugars, your erythritol and xylitol, okay? Both of these really good at not spiking your sugar and insulin levels. They don't cause bacteria issues and tooth decay and things like that, which is great. But they do have an effect on the gut and on the gastrointestinal area. And if you get too much, you'll know because you'll be making more frequent trips to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. So these can be used, but they're not just completely clean and safe to take in high doses. So keep it limited. They are about equal to sugar as far as their sweetness. And so with recipes and things, usually it's pretty much an even trade out there. And then monk fruit. This is one I like also, okay, but it is, again, sweeter, so you have to adjust your recipes down. You don't want to ramp it up too much. You don't want to ever change your taste buds, because your taste buds can change within even like a few weeks. They can be dramatically different in what they sense as sweet. And when you actually start getting off of some of your artificial sweeteners and you start eating more real food and real sweeteners, you'll notice your taste buds, everything starts to taste better. Fruit will actually start to taste sweet to you again. It'll be amazing. So be careful with monk fruit as far as it's very sweet, so you have to back it down on the dosage. And then my 2 I like the best as far as using readily, number 1, raw honey. Now, the thing about honey, has a lot of medicinal values, a lot of health benefits, but it cannot be heated. Okay, so it has to be done raw. It's not something you can cook with and heat it up, or you break down, you destroy the values for it. Okay, so I like raw honey, but it has its limitations on how you can use it. Maple syrup is another sweetener that can be used, and it has its own nutrients to help break it down, and it's a lot easier for your body to process. So maple syrup is a good possibility for you. And then lastly, I'm going to give you one that's absolutely lights out, beneficial for you, but hard to find. You don't see too much of it, but it's D-ribose. That is a particular type of sugar that is actually used inside the cell for your mitochondria to make ATP, which is your energy source. So I've had patients actually take this as a nutritional supplement to boost their energy when they have those lulls, and it works really great. So if you can find this, use some of that, that'd be great. But these 5 will keep you out of most of your trouble, okay? And avoid the ones I shared in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, go back and look at that. Make sure those are off your list completely. Make sure that mainly you're using these. And I think if you do, you'll live life well. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, God bless.